Hello, everybody. This is Lwod of Darkness, the Changeling menu. Today we have a scene in the very weird place in a dreams of a coma patient in late stages or middle stages of this insane dream. Our players have been seeing a a she was casting judgment on saying that he did nothing wrong. He tried to help people. And the she is like, haha, no, thank you. In a very childish and very, very, let's say the word, high and mighty attitude. And at the time, the individual, the boy in question, whose mind is being invaded by these changelings, turns to them and say, aren't you guys going against this? And he did ask a question to Tupuka.
I'm trying to remember what's happening at the end of the other scene. Oh, it was that court scene, right?
Yes, basically, there's a court, and they're one by one pulling Tulane, and their crimes are to help people and to save humanity from many things, and then she executes them. She, trolls, and many other changelings, like merely old Catane, executes them without any questions. Or any chance to defend themselves. And he just turns to you and guys says, do you guys always do these public executions? Or don't you guys go against this public executions?
I've always been involved in public executions all the time. It's my favorite thing. As she just looks puzzled.
There's nothing to joke about public executions, just so you know. This is a massacre.
I know. I just have this thing where sometimes words come out of my mouth that just happens. Sorry, foot and mouth disease.
It's just called a coping mechanism, really.
Coping mechanism?
Yeah, you see horrible things or you hear something that upsets you and you cope with humor. It's a very, very common coping mechanism, actually.
So this is you want to do humor about your changelings massacring? No, the word was Catane massacring Tulane now. They don't do anything wrong. Look at them. They're trying to help people, and your overlords are just massacring them.
For the overlord.
Are you fucking retarded?
I've had that question before. I guess I am.
Yeah,
but,
you must be.
Yeah, probably. I don't like this. It's just that I don't like getting killed either.
They don't do anything wrong, though. Look at them. They're trying to help people.
Well, this is the funny, not so funny thing. There's, I guess, Thelaine that do good things. At least, I don't know. I've not met a lot of Thelaine. The only ones that I've met have opened fire on a bar. I guess it's like with Catane and with Thelaine that there's good and bad in both. And yeah, no, yeah, that's bad.
There is
And
no good Catane. I was like hunted down by them. Your writers are like trying to kill me. Only know maybe kind of good Catane that I have seen are kind of you guys, and you answer me with all these weird ways.
That's kind of our nature. They're really,
yeah,
really strangely. But what I will say is we haven't so much as come at you once. We helped you. We tried to get you out of that place that we were in. And
So you
that's
were
what
still.
you have personal experience with. Have you actually experienced the Thelain doing all these good things that they're discussing?
I. What do you mean? What do you mean experiencing?
So, what she's saying, because obviously the question wasn't mentioned to Terry, so she can kind of be truthful about this.
You can.
They're saying that all Cathane are doing bad things because look, they're executing, like, Thelain, right? But is that really the case? Like, you're just seeing, like, we're in this, but we don't know the entire story. Now, I can tell you stories about bad Thelain and good Cathane and bad Cathane and good Thelain, but you've never really witnessed it. You've never been really part of it. So who says that I'm not lying my ass off? Who says they are not lying their ass off?
This
That's the
doesn't look
problem.
like a
You don't
lie.
know the full story. And I'm not saying that this is bad, because this is bad. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it is. It's what it is. But this might just be an entire show for you.
I don't think so. This doesn't look like a show, man. Yeah, like look at this. Like you basically you say this is all a lie.
It's
No,
not so much a lie. It's a dream that somebody's planted in your head.
kind of, yeah.
It's only a lie in so much as a dream is a lie.
But why would anyone do this to me?
Well, because they have an interest in you, or not.
Because you have the potential to be important. Important in multiple different ways, and they're trying to make your fate into the one they want rather than the one you choose.
She
This
takes
is
a
a dream. Don't
deep
you want to
breath.
wake up?
Dream
I want
so
to
that you
help.
would see us badly.
I want to help these people who are suffering. Tulane is suffering under your guys. They're getting killed left and right here. You say this is a dream, but I want to help them here.
Can I just mention that they've attacked me? They've literally lured me into a trap. And actually, both of us, as she looks to, lured both of us into a trap and attacked us. It's a miracle we survived. We were just going
I
to
mean,
go hang out with some people like us. We weren't going to do
how
anything with them.
how you don't know that they were just attacked because you guys kind of like massacred everything?
They literally transported us.
I mean, in all honesty, though, I mean, it's not like you don't have a point. I don't know who started this war. Thelain, Kithane. To be honest, I don't particularly care much for this war. I just don't want to see people die. Like, if they could live together, I'm cool with that.
I
All
think
I
it's
want to do
very.
is run my bar. But hey, here we are. You know, because shit happens.
They came in. They came in and massacred completely innocent people. People who were just there to listen to someone tell stories.
But again,
It was so you're saying that you're going to condone terrorist actions because we're the ones who've been doing them wrong,
no, I'm not going
or
to
that you're not
condone
going to
anything.
condemn?
I'm not going to condone public executions like that as well. It seems to me
Well,
you
then what
guys
makes them
started.
right?
Stop fucking cutting me off. And I'm getting really sick and tired about these arguments because it's look at this shit right now. Your whatever this guy is, a king or a lord, massacres them for basically them trying to help everyone. And you guys saying like, well, gets tortured, gets killed, like that's not okay and you should stop it. if you can. And you say,
How
well, this may be a dream. This doesn't look like a dream. This looks like a damn court.
No one,
Okay.
no one said it was okay.
Terry's gonna walk up to this court thing. Yo.
The court stops and looks at Terry.
So, I'm a Cathane. I did some bad stuff. And I want you to stop killing the Thalane.
They start laughing.
No, I'm kind of serious. I know it's funny. Haha, Polka, yeah. But, no, really. Cut it out.
Please, someone shut that commenter down, as the she lord says it.
and Donna will stand up and say, like, well, I'm a dame. And I say she can speak.
Haha.
I'm a duke, and I say you both can speak.
Well, if we can both speak, then I guess we're all set, aren't we, Terry?
Amazing. I love speaking. It's one of my favorite things to do in the whole wide world. So, what's exactly happening here?
The she looks at both of you and says, don't be annoying, Puka. This is not your thing. Leave me be and let me my judgment be done.
Well, we have some questions regarding the judgment. I think that's fair since we are Puka.
You don't get to ask a question.
Are you
we totally
sure?
get to ask him.
Isn't that kind of our job, really, to, try to get people to see the truth using our ways with words?
What she
He
said.
kind of looks at you guys and says, you guys have 5 seconds to shut the fuck up.
Or else?
And or I will break your legs by my troll here.
I'm gonna
He can
check that
try.
theory.
He can try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Break their legs. Bring that one's tongue to me.
Yeah, Donna's just gonna. Yeah, she's gonna activate her knife.
Terry's just gonna look back at the dude and says, "You know, you can stop this."
No, I can't.
Oh, yes, you can. It's dreaming.
No,
It's your
Can't.
dream. Try to change it. Try to change anything. Turn the floors pink.
Eh.
Turn that elf guy. Turn him into a moose. You can do it.
That would be hilarious.
He tries. He looks at the thing, the guy, and the guy turns into a moose.
Donna grins.
At that time, he kind of looks at his eyes and he gets on the floor and his body's it's obvious that his body starts to hurt or his head starts to hurt. And he gives a loud scream.
Donna's gonna she'll kind of kneel down with him and kind of try to see if he will allow her to rub his head, because some headaches, sometimes that'll help. If he won't let her, then she'll just kind of kneel down there.
It does help to him. You guys feel there is a presence appearing, and two individuals appears literally near him.
Yep, Donna's just staying right where she is, kind of kneeling with him, but looking at them.
They also look at the boy and then look at you three, Emerson and Terry and Donna. Ernest, you arrived. Thank you. Aranessa looks it around and Christy, can you roll me intelligence alertness?
Yeah. Okay. Probably want Changeling dice roller.
This is the ogre that you guys saw in the train station.
Do I get my specialty,
Yes,
the book learning thing? Okay.
the Aranessa. She was the Severtal who plant spies in Queens. You remember seeing
Oh
her in a
yeah. Oh yeah. Because I remember she was in here before, and she was that one. The one who was dating the
hmm
Boggin.
And the kid says, Ernesta, welcome. Meet with the new people I found in my dream. Ernesta smiles and nods to everyone. And she also touches this gentleman's head,
Yeah,
Henry's head.
Donna's gonna try to push her hand off.
She kind of like looks at you and says, "How rude! This is Henry's dream. Let him decide."
How terrible it is that you feel that we're being rude when you're the one who was putting spies in Queens.
Terry's gonna look at Emerson. Was his name, right? No, that's Obi's name. No, the dude, the boy,
Henry.
Henry. Almost correct. Wow, so close. She's just gonna look at him and is like, uh, y- they probably are the people who keep you in this dream.
No, Ernesta would never do that to me. Don't talk shit like that.
Oh yeah, why don't you ask her last boyfriend? Oh wait, you can't because he's currently OOC. He's in prison or something now. He's in jail, or
Yes.
was he? He's currently in jail because of how she made him into her spy.
Lies of a puka. They're
Nobody asked
meant
me a
to lie,
question.
Henry.
Nobody asked
They
me a
always
question.
lie. Shut up, bitch. Nobody talks to you.
You shut up, bitch.
Midget.
Oh
Stop talking.
God.
You really think calling me short is an insult? You
No,
need better insults.
calling you a midget, an idiot, is an insult.
It's really not.
Henry, throw them away from your dream. Everything is gonna be fine. They're here to take you away from us. You know we're trying to find you and wake you from your coma.
Henry, you turned it into a moose. A moose. Focus on that. You did that.
They
Um.
want you to be their slave. And go on, Saskia.
So she's right that we are here to take you away from them. Because we did find you, and you are in a hospital, and we're on their territory. Now, you don't need to believe me because I can totally understand that this is confusing. It's up to you to make up your own mind regarding this. And that is something that no one else has said so far. That's all I'm pointing out. You can. I don't care. If you want to stay here and you want to do this thing, then do it. But it has to be your choice and not determined by anyone else. Because this is your head and this is your mind. And you have the right to be within your own fucking mind.
But you should have at least the full story before you make a decision.
I don't understand what you guys saying. I can't wake up.
That's probably because you're stuck in the dream at the moment, which is due to, as she points to the other two, them.
No, it's because he's in a coma. They're lying. You see, they think
True.
it's us. And we're telling you, you're in a coma. We already talked about this. You're in a coma, and you will wake up when we can heal you. And we try to give you good things while you're trying to get healed.
And you turned him into a moose. You have the power here, not them.
What's the point of me having the power right now?
The point is that it's your decision to make. And if you decide you're going to listen to them, that's your choice. But I would ask that perhaps you push them out of your brain if you push us out as well. Because at this point in time, you're keeping. There's a creature out there that you've created, a tree guy, Cenarius. And he is guarding them.
I
And
know
I don't.
what the fuck is Cenarius is. A character from World of Warcraft.
Yeah, well, you
It's a
made him real.
demigod. No,
Yes,
I
you
didn't.
did. I've met him. He's tried to attack me. I've spoken with him. He's very one-track minded and very powerful. He's their
A,
protector.
a video game coming true, Henry. Is this the best they can do? Do you think it possible to video games to come true?
It's his imagination. He made him real.
Henry.
Henry. Henry,
Henry looks at Emerson and Terry.
if we were doing this, if we were responsible for it, why would we want you to hate the cafe?
Why I would try to hate things? I don't understand why I should hate things.
This is all a construct. Why would we, Defang, want you to hate other Defang? We would not. That's logical, right?
Yeah, kinda.
A Thelane might. A Thelane with a purpose might. Correct?
Yeah.
Just a thought. Choice is still yours.
And you've been asking us a lot of questions. Some that we honestly can't answer. Because we don't know your full story. But ask them questions. See if they can be honest with you. How long you've been here?
How long have I been here, Ariana? 6 months most.
Donna raises her hand.
Don't you think 6 months would have healed your wounds by now?
The ogre looks at Henry and says, "Do you want me to make a quick work of them, my lord?" No, thanks. The why 6 months didn't heal me. I never said you have physical wounds. Your wounds are so great that your brain didn't wake up, and we try to help you. That makes sense.
No.
It's been 5 years.
Don't be ridiculous, Fuka.
I am very good at telling stories, and I could make up some fantastic ones about you and your ex-boyfriend. But, as it is, I think I'm going to stick with what I just did and tell the truth. It's been 5 years. 5 years that Cenarius has been running around and protecting them because they're too feeble to protect themselves, evidently.
The Ariana puts a hand on Ogre's shoulder. Inform Lord Sigwald. And Troll will disappear. Basically out of existence. And Aranessa will remain alone. They're lying to you, Henry. They are indeed lying to you. We're trying to help you for 6 months now.
What date do you think it is, Henry?
What? Henry asks.
What date do you think it is?
I don't know, 2014 probably. Or 15 now.
She'll be like, this is today's date, whatever the day's date is, because 11/2 of 2019.
I don't think so. Yeah, please, Puka, don't be ridiculous. This is 2015.
I've had my phone in my pocket. I don't know if it came
No,
with me. No?
phone does not work in.
I just wanted to show.
There is no phone. There is no phone. Your
Okay.
chimeric reality does not have a phone.
Okay, that's fine. She's just like, why would I make this up? Why do I have any reason to do it?
They
I
want
mean,
to
Donna,
control
that's
you.
easy. No, the reason why they think that you make this up is because the same reason why we say that they make it up. Like that's not gonna help. You can tell them 100 times that you're honest, and they can tell 100 times that you're not. The only one who can figure it out is the guy here, Henry. He has to find the truth. We can present it with him, and others can present falsehoods, or we could present falsehoods and the other could present truths. That's not going to matter, because in the end, it's his decision to see who lies and who doesn't.
Henry, go on, Obi. Obi, we're gonna say something.
She's right. But there are guideposts. In any dream, there's always landmarks that guide you to your North Star, where they'll point you away to truth. Your mind knows the truth. We can't do the work for it. You have to think this through. See what makes sense.
Henry. Pardon. Henry turns to Ornessa and says, "Is this court true? Does Changeling? Does the Catane, I think, really kills Talane on streets or courts? Of course. You remember, my friend, who was near us, ogre. Changelings, she and trolls and Pukas and Ishu. They massacred all near the ogres. There's only like 20 left of them." And Henry will look at you guys. What she says is lie?
According to what I know about Thalane lore,
Yes, you know that she and trolls, she and trolls specifically, literally massacred ogres to like dying race degree, where there's like not a lot of them anymore. So this was a big deal when a bunch of ogres, like 10 of them, arrived at Queens because they were like, oh shit, they grouped up. It seems.
okay, I will be like, well, he asked, "Is it true?" And she'll be like, "Oh no, it's absolutely not true, except that it is. Some of our people and some of their people, some of the she and the trolls did group up to take them out, and that's because no matter what we do, they're always against us. They attack us first. Even if we left them alone, they attack us first."
I mean, it's an obvious reflection.
Obi, I barely can hear you, dude.
Yeah.
It's an obvious manipulation and not even a good one.
I mean,
I don't think anyone could be held. I don't think anyone is guilty of their father's sins, or be guilty, called into a court for a whole nation's sins. All the thing do not feel this way.
ultimately, is the trouble with war, right? And especially something that lasts so long as this. Like I said before, I think there are things that have gone wrong on both sides. I don't know much about this war, but I mean, grab any war from history. Every war on any side has their massacres. Whether they were the good guys or the bad guys, that's determined by history.
What's
Yeah.
also common about war is that there's always some fuckers profiting from it too. He says, and he looks at the servitor.
I can assure you, Ishu, we didn't profit from massacre of ogres. We lost good friends.
Sure, there's another way you profited from war, like most people. God, I need to smoke. Hey, Henry, can you get me a cigarette?
No, thank you.
Really? You can't smoke in your dream? I'm so
I
sad.
don't like the smell of smokes.
I'll stand far away. Never mind. Carry on.
Look the way they treat you. Look the way they treat you like you are a piece of that they can move. They don't treat you that way, Henry. They lie and manipulate, and they tell us that they try to manipulate you.
Actually, I suggested that if he can't decide which of us is really telling the truth, he should just get rid of all of us, and then he might actually be free of any contamination. Just send us all out. Have they volunteered to sacrifice themselves, Henry?
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
There's landmarks, Henry. Think. This whole dream sequence, this construct, is setting you up, it's conditioning your mind to feel a certain way about the cathane. Why? Why would someone do that if they weren't trying to shape you into some type of weapon?
I need all of you, leave me alone. I don't want to talk with you guys anymore. You guys are making me uncomfortable.
Because you're starting
I
to
would be
realize that we're in your dream. Sorry if we make you uncomfortable, but that's what it is. Like, this is not fun. We're not here because it's fun.
I'm here to help you, and they're here to steal you away, Henry.
Is that so? Have we actually tried to do that?
They saved me from those she riders, Ariana, like you did. This is a deep manipulation, Henry. They save you to act like your friends. They serve to those she.
Oh, fuck you.
Actually, they had the weirdest mockery houses I've ever seen in my life. What the hell were those combinations? I'm an Ilunid. Ilunid. That's it. Just Ilunid.
Combinations half remembered from a twisted mind of a bygone era, perhaps. This is very juvenile attempts at manipulation. Henry, I don't know why they're doing this. What was the last thing you remember? Think.
They're trying to manipulate him, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, I heard it 10,000 times. Thank you.
What's the last thing you remember before you got in here?
Henry gets annoyed and more frustrated. And he like punches a wall.
Uh-huh. Does he have a Fey name?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
And he then says, I remember that I was car crashed, and then I found myself in the woods, so keep running away, and Ernessa is helping me. And seeing this court in Ernessa is helping me free these Talayan prisoners.
Who might have just... You're saying
What
the
kind
version
of car crash?
of it.
And just normal car crash. I crashed into I crashed into another car. That's all I remember. You don't need to talk about it, Henry, if it makes you uncomfortable.
I think you should.
She's right on that. You don't have to, but Terry's also right. You should.
You know why you should, right, Henry? That's the last piece that is really you. That's the last shred of something that you can remember from yourself that is unmanipulated.
I'm not manipulated. I'm not stupid. Stop calling me manipulated. Ernessa helps me to get away from these things. But, oh, God.
Do you want to run away from it?
I want to fucking wake up if I can, if this is a stupid dream.
Then maybe try and
By all
remember
means.
your old life. Like, what was it like?
You can't wake up, Henry, because you are drug. There are drugs to make you sleep. You're still healing. See, they're giving you false hopes.
There's never been anything false about hope.
What he said.
What kind of car were you driving? What?
Henry starts to scream. It's just not fun to hear him scream, as
Right.
like all the walls of this court starts to shake, as the all things around you is getting ripped to shreds by this scream, and even you guys wake up in a very weird place. The last thing you remember, all of you, is that the Henry was screaming. The blackness slowly opens, and you three find yourself at this weird underground. You guys feeling the all of the glamour here. It's everywhere, and it is kind of extreme. Now, those who has Honoramancy too kind of feels like they can shape this place quite easily. At the difficulty of 3, you can shape things around you.
Okay.
If Donna, Emerson, and Terry, because Donna told you guys the plan, and we need to enter his, like we need to go deep as we can to reach his consciousness.
Mhm.
This is the last part. This is the closest that you guys have been to his consciousness.
Do we see him anywhere?
No, you guys can't see him anywhere, but please socialize between each other. I'll be right back.
Okay, so technically Ishu can never be lost, but that doesn't mean that Emerson necessarily knows where he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He could be in the right place and not know it, right?
Donna's actually going to look at the two of you, but then focus in more on Terry and just be like, listen, me and some of the people that I've had to report to had this idea, something that would keep him from recreating this dream again, but would still be a gift to him. We think that we can awaken him from in here. We think we can get him to Chrysalis, or you can. We think you can get him to Chrysalis because you know how to play with dreams.
Okay, you want me?
Because he's already.
Chrysalis sucks.
She's
You
like,
want to
this
put
is
him
so
through
glamour
that?
filled. It doesn't. Okay, well, mine sucked. But some people see it as a wonderful, magical awakening to a whole different world. And to be honest, where else is he going to fit in now? He's been in here in some version of that world for 5 years.
Our alternative is leave him here.
And leave him here, or we wake him up, and then what? I don't want to kill him.
My crystal was fine. I don't know about you freaks.
Ask me later for a story, Ishu. She looks at him.
Don't ask me.
Do you see what I mean? It's the best that I think that we can do for him, because if he's one, can't create this kind of dream again, where that affects just the whole world, basically.
I mean, I don't see how this is necessarily the best that can happen to him. He just doesn't want to deal with this, and I cannot totally understand that.
Then why don't we ask him if he wants to be one of us? Get his permission.
Or at least, yeah, give him the ability to make the choice for himself. Exactly.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind doing that.
Okay. Then I don't know what kind he would be or anything like that, but he's so strong. Like, he's such a strong dreamer. This is the best way he could control it, I think, in my opinion.
No one really likes the idea of being manipulated, but he could be one of the other knife ears.
I do agree with him on one thing, though. That word got thrown around a lot recently, and it's annoying. No offense.
It's annoying, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're stupid. I think he was a little off base on that one.
I agree with that, but it's still annoying.
Yeah,
What-
Donna's
what-
just going to
what
touch her nose.
word?
The word manipulated.
Oh, yeah, okay. You guys hear a voice. This place is like, it feels like in this place you are like outsider. Therefore your body feels a bit like awkward because this is not the place you should be in. But at the same time, like for example, you can feel your heart beating a bit more. And someone just says, I hear little hearts beating.
Well,
And
I'm
that's the
told I'm a
voice-
midget.
And that's the voice that you guys heard outside of someone else in the past. When I say past, before you entered the dream, it was the god Cenarius, the forest god. When everyone realizes, the voice continues and says, yes, beating faster now. As you guys kind of feel that your heart is getting bump, 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 faster.
I don't want you here. Terry kind of speaks up to this now still bodiless voice. This is not your place.
See, I told you, Lord Cenarius, they don't want you here. They don't want you. As Aranessa appears, and she's petting something at the distance.
Is she petting Henry?
No.
Okay, good. Because that would have annoyed Terry a lot.
Pleased to meet you again, Cenarius. Just kind of yells to the ceiling.
Cenarius doesn't say anything, but like you guys feel that there's a magic coming off from Aranessa, like she activated something.
Can I cancel that out since I can, shape dreams?
Yeah, you can. Go right ahead. Roll your Fae and what was the name of the
Neuromancy.
yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Then let me roll for her as well because she was actually using Oneramancy.
Gee. Oh boy, I do not have the best dice pool for this.
Fate favors the bold.
Whoa! No.
Yeah.
Fate will not favor this. I can't top this.
She has 8 successes.
Yeah, I only have 5 dice. I have 1 success, 2 successes. If it's diff 3.
You guys hear a roar? A flame comes through the corridors of this place. Like this place doesn't have a corridor, but like bunch of weird rocks. And the flame comes out from that place, but like it doesn't touch you.
Donna's just gonna yell up to the ceiling again and be like, Henry, I know you're here.
There is no response.
Do you want Cenarius taking over your mind? You created him. You control him.
Can I find Henry with an Aromancy too?
No, you can't.
Okay,
This is his dream. He doesn't want to be found.
fair enough.
But I can find anything.
No, you can't. But one thing I want to say, guys, there is a big voice of chomp, The ground is shaking. Something is coming.
It's just Cenarius.
And then you hear another roar. A fire comes up, and it's not Cenarius. It's a motherfucking dragon.
Uh-oh.
The restaurant initiative. Dragon will go last. So for the creation of this, for the continuation of this scene, Onoromancy is quite useful to have around here. You can create anything.
Mm-hmm.
I am adding, underlining anything except Sir Jarek.
I feel like I just walked into a holodeck scene.
That's like that scene we will have. That scene we will have to do alone, Saskia.
Seriously, it feels like one of those Star Trek holodeck scenes.
Terry.
I will create a massive Jarek to fight against the dragon.
He said no Jarek. What about Xavier? You can totally do Xavier.
Terry, what are you doing?
Terry wants to create a shield around the three of them
Mhm.
that will basically stop any attack from the
Okay.
dragon at this point, because she's like, nope. And Terry's mind doesn't usually immediately jump to an attack, so she's just going to create a shield.
Go right ahead.
I hate ones. That's one success.
It's enough to create a shield. It's the
Awesome.
Oops 13, which is Emerson. Emerson, what are you doing? This is a strange realm to be in.
Oh yeah. Would you say we need Ordinaromancy 2 to affect this, or any Ordinaromancy?
No. You need Onoromancy 2, but you can activate other arts or do other things. It's just Onoromancy 2 or higher has this different ways of affecting, because it's like basically you can shape a dream and you are in a consciousness of someone, so
Yeah,
shaping a dreaming is quite easy here.
I am going to look around this area and seek some cover, so maybe I can go unseen by this dragon.
Roll me with stealth.
Ooh.
Now you have 2 successes. Go right ahead. You do hide. It's the turn of Donna.
Donna is going to she's going to stand very, very tall, like as tall as she can, like on her tiptoes. And then she's gonna duck down, like make herself as small as she can, which is pretty small because she's small. And she's gonna say, "Teeny tiny living space," and she's going to use Metamorphosis 2 to shrink the dragon.
Okay, go for it. Go right ahead. Difficulty is 3 for all arts.
Okay, so 2. That's a lot of successes. That's 5 successes.
Can you tell me what does 5 successes do in the? Actually, I can check it right now.
I was gonna say I do have it though.
Yeah, I'm checking it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
How small you want this ship to be? This
small enough you
dragon
can
to be.
step if it's on the ground.
Let me check that.
If not, she'll take as small as she can get him.
Shrink to 1/16 normal size. Wow. Yeah, this dragon just became a cat.
A flying cat.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
a
so
flying
cute.
cat. It's the turn of. Actually, it's time to roll Ernest's. Terry,
Uh huh.
your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Um. Hmm. So, what is it? Was it Renessa?
Ernessa is away a
Ah,
lot, but like you can barely see her.
okay. Um. Hmm.
But like, dragon is still in front of you.
It's a cat
It's a cat
size
dragon. Yes.
dragon.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
It doesn't immediately seem as that big a threat yet.
That's
I
true.
don't know.
Up
For
to you.
some reason, she seems to be a bigger threat right now. But I don't want to kill her because that might be annoying. So, um, can I use a neuromancy to put her to sleep
No.
in this dream? No, I figured. Okay, too bad.
You
I
can
figured,
create
but
things in the dream, but like not to her. Like it's like
yeah.
you can create something to her, or on her, or around her. But like you can create a bed in front of her and be like, "Can you please sleep?"
um, I am going to create a uh, a bubble wrap suit around her, so that she's entirely wrapped in bubble wrap, basically, so that she
Okay.
can't move and can't like harm anyone. Because she doesn't want to kill her, but she wants to make sure that there's no harm. So bubble wrap,
Hmm. Okay, go
because
right
bubble
ahead.
wrap is awesome. That is 4 successes.
You have 4 successes created a bubble wrap. It's a
Hmm.
turn of Emerson. Emerson, what are you doing? Hiding?
Yep. And you said the dragon is the size of a cat, and this other chicky poo appeared. Where's she at?
Pardon?
Where's this servitol that appeared in relation to
She
everyone else?
is a lot of away. She's
Okay.
away, but like you can't like immediately stab her, but you can maybe shoot her.
Okay. I'll just maintain my hiding spot so I can perhaps surprise her at a later time.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Donna, your turn.
So we have the teeny tiny dragon. Is it close?
Teeny tiny dragon is very close. Yes.
Let's see. A second to look at something real quick. I mean, it still has firepower in theory, right?
It can still breathe fire in theory. Yes.
Okay. Well, we have this. We have a shield up of some sort. So that won't really do much. What we need to do is sort out this chick. Um. Actually, no. What she's going to do is she's going to use Skycraft 1, create a wind to blow the dragon back. Since it's much smaller, it's much easier to blow back now.
Okay.
We don't need it. I don't think any of us need to catch on fire, regardless of how small the fire is. And that gives me 1 success.
You do a vent that does the it does take the cat bit away. It's a turn of Aranessa, and she is gonna try to get away from her stuff she has. Actually, wait, she can still can she is like bubble wrapped at the moment, right? There's like bubble wrap
Yeah.
around her.
Yeah.
She could try to disbelieve in it.
No, she can do other things as well, but yeah, disbelief is one of them. But disbelief isn't a instant action. Oh, she's gonna teleport herself. Actually, no, she's not gonna teleport herself this time. She is gonna do something a bit insane.
Uh-oh.
Guys, anyone who's visible, Terry and Don, you know
Mhm.
how you guys had a like things that you guys touch on, like stand on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
There's no ground anymore.
Oops.
You guys are falling.
Okay.
It will start right now on the top of the initiative. There is no ground anymore. You guys are falling to nothingness. Just like Loki says, I have been falling for 30 minutes.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, you guys are falling right now. What are you guys doing?
Well, it's my turn, isn't it? Flying Nimbus! Because we're going Dragon Ball Z style. I will create
What
a
is
flying Nimbus. It's a cloud. You know, give me a moment. on
Okay,
Facebook.
I have seen. God damn it! Flying Nimbus.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, are you gonna take Donna as well?
Yeah, of course.
Go right ahead.
And just for a fact, Terry will do like a Kamehameha.
Go right. Say it. Plus five.
Like basically, that's her
strength points.
focus. Kamehameha!
I think it was something like that. I don't
That
remember
was
that
3
much.
successes. Yeah.
Yeah, you do reach to this place. Like you try, like you were falling. You get to the place. Pardon you. Land on top of the Kamehameha or whatever it's called, and then catch Donna. Actually, Donna, roll me strength athletics to be catched, and strength athletics Terry to catch Donna.
We're both gonna botch.
So I'm gonna. Okay, Mush.
Hmm.
I sent you on Facebook a picture of Goku sitting on the flying Nimbus.
Yeah, I have seen it. It's cute.
So strength athletics, you said, huh?
Hmm.
I got
Oh
3.
dear.
Your difficulty is 5, Saskia.
Yay! I want to keep this Nimbus. I got 4.
You catch Donna like a motherfucker.
Yep.
I like saying mother. Like I don't know how you catch someone like a motherfucker, but you do.
Let's not be creative and not figure that out.
Okay, you are like a boss. Yeah, you are going up. Emerson, it's your turn. Donna, your turn is kind of past with you grabbing to the cloud or Terry's arms. And Emerson, what are you doing?
I'm going to hold my action this turn.
Okay, it's the action of the lady, and lady is just going to get out of this bubble wrap.
Rude. I packed her in so nicely.
Okay, I can roll for it if you want to.
No, it's fine. I was joking.
Okay, it's the top of the initiative unless Emerson wants to do something.
I'm good.
Thank you, Emerson. You are like aiming over this venue. It's Terry again.
It's Terry again. So, because ultimately I feel we can do this forever.
Hmm.
And I have a feeling that this entire combat is sort of a distraction. That's just a feeling. I could be completely wrong. So if I would basically cast my senses outwards, like just that sounds really epic. It's just like if I'm gonna look further, do I see anything changing in like this environment, the amount of glamour, or
No,
something? Okay, nothing.
like you just look around and there's nothing.
Okay.
It's just a weird realm. There is no glamour changing. It's just a weird realm with a bunch of stupid faces, weird trees. You see Ernesta at the distance. She is moving, uh, probably gonna create something or some shit like that. But she is not holding back. She is not trying to, she tried a dragon to kill you guys, and she is like screaming, saying like in the name of the murdered or stuff like that.
Um. Okay, get my creativity on. Yes, a bottle of rum all around her. Let her drink rum and get drunk before, she can do something. Because fuck it, why not? I have no real, great master plan here.
Okay,
But
go for it.
it sounds good. Have rum.
I mean, you should share with everybody.
No, she might. We can have rum for everyone later on, but let's first put her in the rum and get her drunk. 4 successes, rum.
There is rum around her, bubble of rum, and she may just run out of it, but who knows?
But why is the rum gone?
It's the turn of Emerson.
He'll hold again.
Donna.
She's going to scream out again. Henry!
There is no response.
She's yeah, she's just okay, well, she'll just be like, you need to end this. I know that this is just a distraction for us. You need to end this.
Someone gets out of the old and weird rum around her, and
Quality rum.
she just gets out of it, and she will create something.
Uh-oh.
There's another dragon, guys.
There's a certain lack of creativity with this person.
Right?
The top of the initiative. It's the Terry Waters again.
Lol. Oh,
can
kind of.
chain the dragon, maybe.
That's so boring.
Okay. I never chained a dragon, so it's not boring to me, but it's up to you.
I mean, it's not boring, but okay, so this is sort of the thing with Terry. There are 2 reasons why she doesn't want to go violent with the things that she can do. First of all, is that Terry doesn't like violence because violence equals blood, and blood is annoying and stuff. But also, she feels like there's actually 3 reasons. She also feels like they're in Henry's mind. She doesn't want to hurt his mind by creating all this fucking violence. And third reason, if he can somehow see this, Terry is not the one destroying anything or trying to destroy anyone. So she's also kind of trying to create a level of trust in okay, she's not trying to hurt anyone.
Okay.
So Hmm. So how do you stop a Neuromancer from doing a Neuromancy? Can she literally transport the Servital like out of the dream,
No,
but out of
you can
this
do.
layer of reality?
No, you can
Okay.
teleport yourself, but not her. Here's the thing: there was a
Yeah.
like there's a consciousness inside of her, and you can they can create stuff around these dreams, and you
Mhm.
can create dragons. You can create a bazooka if you want to. You can create anything. Like you can create a car, maybe not Jarek himself, but a copy of Jarek and Xavier or whatever. Or you can have like
That's
a
so
bunch of
tempting.
knights around here. Now the issue is that you can't affect her immediately, but you can affect yourself. You can
Okay.
affect that would be like
I can affect her surroundings.
yes, exactly.
Can I make her surroundings start sticking to her so that it becomes harder for her to move? Like her feet, her arms, anything she touches, everything
Yes.
just becomes incredibly sticky.
But did you do any bunk to do this pardon the Honormancy? It's kind of
Not yet.
feels like you're doing no, you don't. That's the point. You
Mm,
don't need the bunk. This is too
okay,
much inside of someone's dream where you can get a lot of power. Where you
okay.
can basically your will is basically changing things at the moment. So therefore like you don't want to kill, but is
No,
there any other option?
no. I mean, there's always other options.
There's, it's easy to say there's always other options.
Yeah, it's harder to find them. I agree.
Exactly. It's harder to find them. And it's an Neuromancer. It's the Neuromancer who
Yeah.
tortures this guy's brain for like 6 years now.
Uh-huh. Well, I have 5 successes because I already rolled before you said that.
Mhm.
I have 5 successes to make her stick onto
Okay,
her environment. Stick, 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 sticky.
it's Emerson's turn.
He says he's holding on the side.
Okay, it's Christie's turn.
Um, she's going to attempt to turn that one small too, because if it worked last time, why wouldn't it work this time? Um, so yeah, I'll do that. And can she also just say, "Hey, create a cloud of knockout gas around her," is what she's going to say. As long as she can get a free speaking action.
You can get a free speaking action, yes.
Okay. That this time it's not quite as small, but it's certainly small.
It is certainly small. It's smaller like a car this time.
Yeah, 'cause she's like, if we can knock her out, it's not killing her. Okay, that was her action.
It's the top of the initiative, and someone's just gonna try to get out of the bubble wrap. Pardon
You,
the other things. I'm gonna roll for her. She's gonna try to destroy the sticky stuff, and she does.
God damn it. Mm,
It's Terry's turn now.
mm, Terry really doesn't want. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna try this gas thing, although she has the feeling that it's not gonna work because that's basically what she tried with the rum, and she could just step out of it. But hey,
You can try to create a bigger, like there's a
yeah,
rum. It's easy to walk out of a rum, but the gas is also different.
yeah,
But it's also like she can still walk out,
yeah,
but you
I
can try to create a big one, and like you can hopefully get a lot of successes, and
know.
she will roll her stamina.
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like basically recreate the tranquilizer darts, but then in gas form, and like zoom it around her head and actually
Mm-hmm.
have like just for cinematic effects. There's going to be like darts, the tranquil darts that were made for Terry. They start flying around the servitor's head and just start like exploding like firework, like gas cloud.
Go for it. Do it. Do it.
Glass
It's that's cool. Yeah. Go for it.
That is 5 successes.
Are you ready, Saskia?
Mhm.
Someone gets wobbly,
Wow.
wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. It's the turn of Emerson.
He's holding his action.
Okay. It's the turn of Dame Donna.
Let me look at something real quick, as I'm thinking I have an idea, but so you said she's wobbly now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get one of these up so I can read it real quick. Yeah, I was gonna say you can have. Okay, yeah, I can make an object or a person the source of powerful wind that roars out in all directions. So can I have basically all the winds come at her so that, like, from all directions, keeping the cloud close to her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Oh, nice. A lot of successes. Basically, she is going to roll again, and the difficulty will be 10, to be honest. This is, yeah. She does pass out. But there's a dragon in front of you guys.
The
The
size of a
dragon
car.
hasn't done anything.
The size of a car.
And his mistress has now passed out.
Oh,
Can
now
you
the
please
dragon.
soak me 4 lethal in the changeling, in the dreaming, you can soak these.
How much does the shield take away from it?
Ah, you have a shield. Nope,
I mean,
nope.
Terry did create the shield.
You create a shield. It doesn't matter. Basically, you guys don't take no damage. Basically, the flame just goes away. It's like flame goes like roar, and the dragon kind of looks like dumbfounded, like what the fuck?
There.
It's the top of the initiative theory. Terribleness.
So, just for safekeeping, remember Snow White and her glass cage thing? Terry's just going to create a glass cage around the servitor so that, she will stay there, stay asleep. Done.
Okay, go right ahead.
It's just going to be because she wants that out of the way.
Yeah, that weird glass coffin thing.
Yeah, because it's pretty. And Terry, for all her not pretty person thing, likes pretty. So that's 5 successes, glass cage.
There is a glass cage appear in front of her, and it's the initiative. It's a turn of Emerson, which is holding her, by the way.
Still nothing for Emerson.
Okay, it's a turn of Donna.
She's just gonna look at Terry and be like, "We have to find him."
I know, but we still have a car dragon and a cat dragon.
Well, the cat dragon isn't too much of an issue.
It's cute. Can I keep it?
I want to keep the cat dragon.
That's what I said.
The car dragon is gonna fire again, by the way, guys.
Was that shield a one-time only use, by the way?
No, probably
Okay.
4 damage. It will take more damage, and then it will not take a lot of damage, and it will damage come to you.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, we have the shield. And I'm trying to see here. Well, no, actually, didn't the wind blow the little one away?
Yeah, it's only the car dragon now.
So she's going to try to create a wind to blow that one away.
Okay, go right ahead.
Boom.
Yeah, thanks to you have 4 successes, because I was not accepting 2 or 1. It just goes away. It's like, fuck!
Sorry, come back when you're nicer.
Now you guys are in the consciousness And the individual is alone. Aranessa is alone.
Okay, so we got to find him. Donna's gonna basically she's like she would have been able to find him before, with kenning because I looted.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna try to just kind of look around and
He's everywhere.
Yeah, I figured. We're in his consciousness. He's
Right.
literally everywhere.
But this time you guys see at the Aranessa's place there is someone looking at Aranessa. It is the Cenarius. Doesn't
Uh-oh.
look hostile. It just looks at Aranessa. Then his head turns towards you guys.
Donna will bow. She'll bow and say, "Lord Cenarius."
You don't really need to bow. You hear Henry's voice.
Oh, okay then. She stands back up.
She was screaming and attacking you guys.
Yeah. It happens all the time, Not necessarily her, it can be other people as well, but it's a thing. It's a recurring thing. It's a attacking thing. Yeah.
It's like her body disappears and immediately individual appears in front of you like a teleportation. Because again, this is his consciousness. He can do cool shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's true.
I mean,
That this is a dream, or
That I was being manipulated.
misled might be the better word. It's not a it sort of makes sense, I guess.
I don't know how to wake up though.
So yeah, you could do the explaining thing. I don't like it still.
I have an idea. I say I because Terry doesn't necessarily agree with it, but if you choose it, then she will enable it. The problem is you created Cenarius. Not originally, obviously, but you created him to be real to us. So if you go back to sleep, we're not sure if he's still going to be around to be a problem, because he's a really big problem. But there's a way that you could wake up, but you wouldn't be, and you could sleep normally, and you wouldn't be able to create something like him again, but you would still be your own kind of powerful. You could take control of your life. You could awaken as one of us. We call it chrysalis. You could become a Cathane.
Have I made Tane suffer a lot?
They don't have to know it was you.
No, I'm asking to make sure. Have I cost the lives of the people?
No.
Because
You did it. It was her, as she kind of points where Irenessa was. She's the one who did this to you. We're
no,
just
I
trying to keep
understand it, but I don't need you to sugarcoat things for me. I'm asking Cenarius that he done something bad and evil.
Shit happens.
So I'm taking this a yes.
He's done some bad things, yes. It's more that he's protected the people who are doing bad things. And his protection is keeping things from falling into balance.
By the way, just in between this discussion, what did you do to her? Did you wake her up?
No, I just watched her. I thought that she used to care for me.
But she disappeared just now, didn't she? Just
No,
making
she's still
sure
there.
because. Okay, good. No, never said anything. Continue.
we could connect you with people that can help you learn your way. I would be happy to help you learn your way.
He takes a deep breath and says, if I have caused suffering to people, then I wish to help and amend the crimes and the sins I have caused it, or the sadness I caused to people.
I know of many dead, families who've lost people because of the Thelane. You could perhaps help in Queens with some of what's being enabled over there. Some of the families that have lost people, you might be able to help them.
Where's the other guy? Is he dead? Emerson. Or whatever his name was, the handsome dude.
Oh, he peeks out from behind the rock, stalactite, or wherever he was hidden. Over here.
Okay,
Excellent
sure.
hiding job.
Thank you.
So I either become like you guys, or I just be locked in this dream forever?
Not necessarily.
Yes. We know if the theory, I guess, if you become like us, you get out quicker, but you still could get out if you don't become like us, but it might just take longer, right?
Actually, the fear that we have, because we don't know enough about all this, is that if he goes back to sleep, Cenarius will come back. Because you've been under this power for like 5 years. We don't know how far it's settled into your soul.
It's true.
And I don't want to cause any trouble to anyone. If
And
this is the cost I need to do, then I will accept it.
It's up to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You shouldn't
And
do this because you feel like it's a punishment to yourself or something like that.
I think I should make my decision over myself and not. And I did my
Just saying.
decision. I have caused hurt to people, and I feel obligated to help the people who I caused pain.
Okay. So now I need to do something, right?
yeah, Donna will look at you and be like, according to Dame Bruma, you should be able to change his dreams enough to enable him to awaken. That is, to fully awaken.
Okay. Just give me a moment to think.
She nods. And she's while she's thinking, she's gonna look at Henry and say, by the way, my name's Donna.
My name is Henry.
Sorry we had to meet this way, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's gonna hurt. He looks at Emerson, the chrysalis thing, because he knows the other two can't answer properly.
I can't really say. It could. But I wish I could say.
Fine. Okay, I'm ready.
So, chrysalis usually happens with something very emotional, right?
Is it OSC or IC question?
A little bit of both.
It happens when it needs to happen.
Okay.
But you
Check.
have the power of changing things here. Therefore, you have a power to change him and him in a way you want. So that's how you get it. Like you can basically you don't need to think about this a lot.
Okay.
You can just describe me like how you and open his eyes. Like okay, the chrysalis means you were always had glamour, and there's all of there, but there was a veil that stopped you from seeing the chimerical reality. And chrysalis means the veil is gone. You can see
Pulling
chimerical
the
reality.
veil away. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you can.
So we're in this weird environment, and
Mhm.
Terry will literally walk up to Henry, will cover his eyes with her hand, and then very slowly moves her hand away. And as she does so, she will remove like this strange, creepy environment, and will make it more wondrous, like make the colors more sparkling. The trees that you see in the picture are now way more green and lush, because she wants ultimately this to be a positive experience, because fuck it, she does not want him to have like a bad experience. um
Mhm.
so she's gonna try and recreate the way that changelings see the dreaming, but then like the beautiful side of it. So the extra bright colors, shining stars. Now she likes water, so obviously there's going to be a lake, and he'll see mermaids kind of swim and jump through the water. Because why the fuck not? And they might look a little bit like otters. They might be more otter mermaids than actual otters.
I need one of those now.
uh, so yeah, that's sort of where they're all standing on this cloud that has all the colors. It's not just a simple white cloud, but it has pinks and yellows and blues in it, and the sky has this like I said, they're stars and they're twinkling, like not just there as I see pinpricks, but you can see the entire galaxy with all its colors. So there's purple in the sky and green and blue, and even like a little bit of orange, like one of those I forgot the name for them, like nebulas. Like you can see the nebula in the sky, and she's just gonna make it wondrous and pretty.
He will smile when he sees these things, and then when it's done, his smile will appear as you guys find yourself in the hospital again. He finally opens his eyes and he closes them with his hand and he says, "My eyes are hurting." And he opens them again, and his chimerical reality looks like this, to show everyone, like this.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Nice.
It's a Gilladoo.
Geely do. Yep.
Yep.
And anyone who has Changeling Lore Tree knows he has 4 years to live. No, 1 year to live. Right, Obi? Gilladoo has like 1 year to live in
Not,
the C20?
not necessarily.
I was going to say that's not how it actually. At least not how I understood it. If you're going to play it that way,
Gilladoo rapidly age.
Yeah.
But like,
But it can be haunted by like freeholds and weird stuff like that. So
okay.
yeah.
But once she passes beyond autumn, the Gilladoo's body dies. And yeah, okay, whatever. Never mind.
And there's always quests in Changeling too. So.
Oh yeah, okay. So he does opens his eyes. And the weird feeling around this realm is gone. The changeling, there's one thing you guys realize. There's a bird who lands on Emerson's shoulder. It's a crow. And Crow is seeking attention. A nice attention.
yeah.
Hey,
Donna's going to make sure that her chimera are, because she had at least 2 of them with her, and she's going to make sure they're okay. Her 2 birds.
Mm-hmm.
Emerson will look at the chimerical crow. He doesn't have any chimerical food, so he's like, sorry.
And she looks at a crow, and she'll look at Henry and be like, "Do crows like bugs?"
I don't know. As he says, I don't know, someone else appears near you guys.
God bless America.
Yeah, Donna will move it. And she'll move
Terry,
it. Sorry.
Donna, and Emerson.
Yep.
She looks at the Henry. She will try to get out of her room. Like walking like a, like a noble person. She looks like, you know, who plays the Storm in the X-Men universe at the moment.
The
That
new
was
one?
the face claim. Yeah, the new one. That was the face claim I was using for her.
Okay.
Donna's just going to look around and be like, let her go. We need to protect him right now and get him out of here safely.
I don't know how you roll, but we don't kill our own where I'm from.
What? Oh, Lucy, what'd you say? I didn't catch it.
He said we don't kill our own where I'm from.
We'll talk about that later. And she'll just be like, so we need to get out of here then, right?
Yeah,
How you feeling?
tired.
Oh no, you done enough sleeping. Get up. He'll try and help him to his feet.
I might be able to help a little.
I want to just leave as best as I can. I don't want to stay in this hospital longer than I can.
Okay.
Right. This place is terrible.
I was just thinking about giving you some extra energy in a way. Sort
Okay.
of how.
Anything you can do to help, right?
It's only if
Extra
you want it,
energy?
of course.
Extra energy.
Just make you less tired so you can, walk around.
I'm fine. I can walk, I think. Is he nearly falls?
Okay.
Because he didn't walk for six years.
Yeah,
now?
his muscles are probably weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerson would put one of his arms over his shoulder and help him back to his feet. Take it easy, bud.
Is he really tall? Is he really
is
tall?
not that tall. He is tall though.
Okay, because Donna would have tried to catch him on his other side. You know what I mean? But she's very small, so I wasn't sure if she would be any help.
Easy, bud. You haven't used these muscles in a long time.
Sure you don't want me to use Spring?
You can't give energy with Spring in this game.
I mean, I was more thinking about, like, Spring 3, see if I could heal him.
He's already healed.
Yeah, it's not really hurt. Yeah,
It's not like hurting.
Fair
Really.
his muscles are just atrophied. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He just like says, "I'm trying to walk, but
We'll help you.
hard."
Yeah.
This
Come on.
is what friends do.
You guys see someone coming while you guys are leaving? Oh no! Oh no!
Shit.
Oh, great.
She got a cane?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
Donna's wearing her coat.
And she just
Oh,
like looks at you guys and like. By the way, one thing I'm gonna say: half of her face has a weird teeth getting out of her face, and the other face looks wider. It's like half of her face looks like a red cap, the other face looks like a Tulane.
Oh, fuck.
She just looks at this girl. She has her name, because she has actually has the IDs and stuff.
Yeah, I forget her name. What was her name?
That's what I'm gonna get. Give me a second. I gotta get to the third page of my sheet to get that info. Kim Park. So she'll be like, Kim, stand down. We're not gonna mess with you right now. Go. You
I
can't
was a
beat
red cap
us.
once.
What'd you say?
I was a red cap once.
You were red cap once.
Yes.
Did they hurt you too?
They made me look weird. Help me. Please.
Then come along.
It won't be safe if she comes along. Why don't we plan to meet with you later? You won't be safe where we're going.
She takes like a phone and like a paper and like writes her number. Please, this is my number. Save me.
Yeah, Donna will take it and tuck it into her jacket pocket, which she's still wearing. Okay, just go out there and fit in with them. We'll talk to you later.
She leaves. Where are you guys taking Henry?
Out of this area, out of No Cathane land.
Out of
Hopefully to
Land where?
to a freehold as quickly as possible. That's what Emerson recommends.
Yeah, I'm going to say the baronial freehold of Queens is probably the safest place at this point. The safest, closest, I should say.
There is a party going on in the no Catane land. Pardon, the baronial freehold. Everyone's screaming and saying, "There is no more no Catane land." Would you guys like to end scene there?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's
The Henry is going to be put into sleep in the baronial freehold. Those who wishes to visit him can visit him in the future. I just don't want to do the scene right now.
right.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do something with him? Let me know.
Okay.
And if there's anyone who says like I need to do this in the right now, tell me, or I'm going to end the scene.
No, you're
And-
good. This is a good scene.
Okay. Thank you, Perry, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.